everybody. Welcome to another Pokemon stream.
Hi, everybody.
We going. We're playing. It has been a minute. Pokemon, it says Hatena version. It's actually Pokemon Violet. Not Violet, Velvet.
Pokemon
it says
Velvet,
Hatena
yeah.
version. Pokemon Hat. We do, in fact, both have hats. It's the thing we have in common with our Pokemon, I guess.
Yeah, it's a little clown.
Just a little guy. Or
see.
girl. I'm not gonna assume their gender, especially because this is Gen 1 and there's literally no way to check it.
Yeah, it's just a little... Its gender is clown.
You know, one of my favorite genders. I don't know if you've seen that meme that's just like, oh yeah, you know, strong girl carrying a sword, gotta be my favorite gender. Jester, gotta be my favorite gender.
Who's your favorite clown character in, like, anything ever? I know you said you don't like clowns very much, so it's not gonna be a big list.
I mean, it's not even that I'm not a huge fan of clowns. I'm not a huge fan of clown makeup, specifically. It kind of freaks me out. But I also grew up with a mom who had a phobia of clowns, so I didn't have that much exposure as a kid. But, like, scary clowns, favorite is Pennywise.
Okay.
Clown that I'm, like, supposed to like, probably Pomni from Digital Circus.
I was just gonna ask if you like Pomni. Did I tell you?
Pomni.
Did
she
I
just like me for real.
yeah.
It's not a good thing to say.
Did I tell you the Google AI tried to tell me that Pennywise is a clown girl?
I mean, depends. Do the clown girls stand? So you could become an honorary clown girl.
Was your mom freaked out when the killer clowns were happening in, like, 2016 or whatever?
I mean, not to an unreasonable degree. I would assume she wasn't a fan of those headlines. No, I totally forgot and sent her the, I think it was the Slipknot Lazy Town remix that you showed me a while ago. I'm not 100% certain. But it had the Slipknot face on it, and I sent it to her as a joke, like, totally forgetting her phobia, and she was like, bitch, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, your mom really doesn't like clowns.
She really does not. She absolutely hates them. Got that good old-fashioned childhood trauma to really reinforce that phobia. But yeah, I guess I just don't like the clown makeup because it hits me as very uncanny valley. I don't, like, if I ever find clown girls attractive, it's in spite of the makeup. It is never because of the makeup. Because I remember at one point, you were hanging out at a friend's house and everybody was, like, doing Juggalo makeup, and you sent me a selfie, and I was just like, never, ever do that again.
Yeah. It's kind of funny because the one time I did paint my face up when I went to see ICP, I didn't even do clown makeup. I did like a raccoon face. But then, yeah, at that party, I was just like, hey, look, I'm a clown.
And I was like, thanks, I hate it.
Yeah.
It really is because it is the uncanny valley. I have no other way to explain it except I think I just don't particularly like fashion choices that totally alter your face. Like, do whatever you want. Beat your face, girl. It's yours. But I don't particularly find it appealing.
What if they don't have the makeup, but they have like a silly hat?
Oh, silly hats are great. Silly hats and costumes, especially like flashy, garish ones, I'm all for it. And I totally get how the makeup completes the look. I just don't like it. Like, Pomni's makeup is perfect. Even though her face is like unnaturally colored, it's an animation, so it doesn't freak me out as much, you know?
Yeah.
But of course, any real human with Digital Circus proportions would be terrifying.
Can you imagine being Jax in real life? Somebody that's got like Jax proportions.
I mean, I can absolutely imagine it. I've dated 3 of them. That's just stereotypical Midwestern white emo boy, dude. That's exactly how Jax is built.
Did I see correctly that MCR is doing another tour?
Yeah, they fucking faked us out, but we all kind of assumed they were gonna. It's about there being like a final tour. Yeah, because everybody had a theory that they were kind of doing an emulation of the Smashing Pumpkins thing. And apparently the Smashing Pumpkins like broke up for 8 years and they got back together and said it was gonna be the last one. And then they got back together. So they seem to be following the Smashing Pumpkins playbook.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. I love Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah, they're good.
It makes sense that MCR and Smashing Pumpkins would be friends. They have some songs that are about pretty serious stuff.
Yeah, I don't know, like, professional relationship-wise. I know Green Day and MCR are chill.
Oh, this is interesting. To try to... Oh! Some kind of regional
I like it.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's like a gargoyle.
Yeah,
it's
it's kind of...
grotesque.
It's like the Charizard, or the Charmeleon, the Gargoyle Charmeleon. That's like a Gargoyle Dredagon.
Gargoyle?
Gargoyle?
Gargoyle? Is that a regional variant of the gargoyle? No, it's cool. That's cool as fuck. It looks like a gargoyle from the show Gargoyles. Not quite like
does.
Yeah, it's got that sort of cartoony but still intimidating look. And Dredagon got titties. That's cool. Glad I snuck that in right before it faded.
Yeah, I guess Black Sabbath just finished their last tour.
Yeah, and I keep seeing most of the headlines are not talking about Black Sabbath. They are talking about Ozzy Osbourne, which, you know, man made the band, so.
Yeah, and his health is not great now, and I remember there was a rumor for a little bit that he was planning on going so hard he potentially doesn't make it through the concert, but he did. He's okay.
That would be the most Ozzy Osbourne thing to do. God, man's health has been declining for years, but oh my god. And don't take this as like, wow, someone's like mental and physical decline made for entertaining TV. No. But boy, golly, was he funny to watch on the freaking Osbournes show. Oh my god. Like, the clip of the phone ringing and he's just indignant on the couch. What the fuck was that?
I never watched it, but... Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, I never watched it, but you've told me about it before.
Yeah, it was one of those shows that, like, I'd never go out of my way to watch, but if it was on, that channel is staying, because initially you'll have the intent, like, you'll go through the TV guide, and you'll keep scrolling, and nothing else is better, and then Sharon and Ozzy come on screen, and you're just like, I can't say no to you. Yeah, I was never a huge fan of, like, the reality TV shows, because, like, I was coming of age as a woman when, like, Keeping Up with the Kardashians and the Jersey Shore and shit were at the peak of popularity. I know people are like, oh, Love Island. No, you weren't fucking there. You were not fucking there at the peak of crazy people on TV becoming super famous. You were not there. But yeah, I was never really into them, mostly because it always just felt like a show where people make money from other people getting fun of them, like, getting to make fun of them. But I guess that was also the entirety of TLC's content, so that was just popular back in the day. Hey, 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 hello! Thank you for coming in, Zion Soul. We are
Hello.
playing Pokemon Velvet.
Hi, welcome to the show.
And immediately, right when the flashing lights start.
Yeah.
But it is retro Pokemon. I feel like that's... Sorry if that was how you found out, but boy, retro Pokemon has a lot of flashing lights.
Yeah, it's better on this one than the last game we did. We did a Pokemon, like the Japanese Pokemon Green version is like the last Pokemon game we did at the flashing lights, and that one was super bad.
Dear God, it was like every other frame. It was crazy. Which I get it, because these were absolutely not designed to be on a 60-inch plasma screen TV. God, I said it like that was going to be impressive. That is like the $200 television in 2025. But, you know, these were not meant to be viewed on gigantic, bright-ass screens, and boy howdy are they designed like it. Zion Soul, it's like that Pokemon Ban episode.
Oh,
yeah.
I forgot we figured out there's wild Charmanders in Rock Tunnel on this one.
Yeah. So it looks like all of the new regional variants of the starters are available in the wild.
Yeah.
Dude, Zion Soul, I know, right? Poor Porygon. Poor little guy
yeah.
He has never been allowed to touch the anime since.
Yeah, they we probably talked about this on a stream before, but the official Pokemon Twitter page made a tweet that said Porygon did nothing wrong, and supposedly it was like an intern or somebody got on the account and posted something controversial. But it's true.
I was about to say, there's no way that wasn't an intern's day out, like last day out. And I have a headcanon, because I know that a bunch of people say like, oh yeah, the one like well-known Pokemon leaker, no. I think the quote-unquote well-known Pokemon leaker is a single email address that's secretly distributed. The password is secretly distributed amongst the disgruntled interns. And then basically, one of them, if they decide to go nuclear, they have access to that email to be able to just send all their shit to. I have a theory. It's not actually one person who's consistently leaking at Nintendo. It's just a network. Except, you're right, Zion Soul. It was not Porygon's fault. It was Pikachu that caused all the seizures. And, by extension, Ash's dumbass for not listening to what he was told. Freaking 10-year-old.
Yeah, they had a fan-made English dub of that episode I found on Daily Motion forever ago. And that scene is hard to look at. But yeah, that was absolutely Ash and Pikachu. They specifically said, hey, don't use electricity in the cyber world. You'll mess up the computer that you're inside of. And as soon as something went wrong, Ash was like, Pikachu, get the Thunder Smash! And then it went wrong.
Yeah, like you were told it was going to, Ash. Man, I'm glad you survived. Is that why your television is, now stuck permanently on your head?
Yeah.
You had to shove it on top of your body?
That was the accident.
The accident that changed it all. I looked up the English dub of the banned Porygon episode, and now I'm like this.
They also
Not even once, kids.
They also had a fan dub of the other two really famous band episode, the one where James had tits, but also the Dratini episode with the guns where Team Rocket tries to break into the warden's house and he pulls out a handgun and scares them off. Then Jesse and James come back in and point a shotgun at his face. They're like, who's got the gun now?
Yeah, and I heard also that it wasn't even just the fact that they had a gun, because obviously, I was again, dear God, showing my age, around for the 4Kids, cigarette redubs of fucking One Piece. I was there for that, and honestly, I was a dumb kid. I didn't notice. But there was basically no way to write that or edit that out of the episode. They were just like, no, the episode literally doesn't make sense without these scenes. And they have a very high bar for what can be taken out of an episode while still, like, making them money, you know? They were just like, we literally can't edit around this.
Yeah.
And also, it's also apparently because they were quite flagrant with the gun use. God. A moment of remembrance for the people who had to edit out Mia Fey's beautiful bust in the Yu-Gi-Oh anime.
Oh,
wearing a hat,
right.
take it off.
I think they changed Bandit Keith too, because I think...
You mean Mr. America?
Mr. America!
I don't care, I'm American, or whatever the hell the line is.
Yeah.
God. I owned the original, I think it was 7 volumes of the manga. People forget how hard Yu-Gi-Oh went in, like, the precursor up to where it just turned into card games for the rest of the manga. Zion Soul, were they flagrant with James's boobs in the Pokemon anime? I've seen the clip, I'd say yes.
Yeah, he was very busty.
I mean, honestly, Jesse and James are peak bisexual couple aesthetic, where he's just like, titties? For sure, it's not even Tuesday yet.
I forget if we talked about this on here before, but they were originally, like, early on in the anime, Jesse and James were supposed to wind up together.
Well, they did in the manga, right? Like, they actually wrote that into one of the original manga that they end up together with a kid.
Yeah, I think in Electric Tale of Pikachu that wound up happening at the end. But they also, the Celebi movie in the anime, the main villain was a guy called the Iron Mask Marauder, who's like a mysterious Team Rocket, like, high-ranking guy. And in the original script of the movie, there was going to be a plot twist at the end that he was Jesse and James's kid from the future who got sent back in time.
They were like, fuck, Dragon Ball Z already did that shit.
Yeah.
Can't copy too hard, it'll be so obvious. Yeah, I mean, I guess the Pokemon got real weird with their plot lines in the movies, that's for damn sure. Like, you're telling me that this one 10-year-old child and his various companions are just a legendary Pokemon magnet, and Iswin has not shown up once. Lies. Lies and slander. Man's over here with a dependency problem on Suicune is not trying to kidnap the child that is a Suicune magnet? Bullshit.
That's some real shit. Yeah, I don't think... I forget if Ash and the gang ever met him, but that guy's run into Suicune like 12 times. Fucking Go captured Suicune, Ash's buddy, in the, Pokemon Journeys or whatever.
Yeah, your player character only runs into Suicune like 3 times. It pisses off Iswin. Like, man's updated his fucking government name based off of this fucking...
Yeah.
Based off of this obsession. What a guy. Oh, Zion Soul. I thought Meowth was their kid. That is some gay BFF energy of just like, yes, this is Jesse, this is James, and this is they are roommates, and this is the cat that they split evenly as roommates. It is effectively their child. Exactly. He met 2 Deoxys and a Rayquaza, and I think that was only in like 2 movies? 1 movie?
That was in 1 movie, yeah. There was 2 Deoxys and a Rayquaza.
Insanity. Also,
I forgot this was a trainer.
On the topic of Jesse and James, they are way better trainers than people give them credit for. People are finally coming around on it. But like, every Pokemon they have actually likes them.
Oh, Trevor's here. Trevor said Pikachu found guilty in doping scandal.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Mans did not learn his lesson from the Porygon episode. It's because he got away with it. It's because this is what happens when you have no repercussions for your actions. You act up like Pikachu does. He knows the law can't touch him. He's too famous. I can, in the context of the Pokemon world, absolutely see why electric mice are adorable and desirable. But also, they would be the biggest nuisance. Dear Lord, like, mice in the real world can already short-circuit your shit. Imagine if they could go in, instead of just chewing through your wires, just override them. You got an electric rat problem. Sorry, your light bulbs just explode now.
Yeah, all your appliances are, like, short-circuiting because of the electric rats in the walls.
Fried. Immediately fried upon use. You try to turn the light bulbs on, you hear a pika, and just like, God damn it! Not again! Oh my god, Cyan Soul. I agree, but they suck because they want a Pikachu that for real is probably everywhere. But they just want that one. To be fair, Ash's Pikachu is kind of a legend, and I think at this point, like, it's sunk cost fallacy. They've spent too much time on this goddamn Pikachu that they can't not get him. They've been hyping him up to their boss. Oh, the song that kills kids. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, we're safe. We're safe. No!
Oh. Yeah, I went to heal, but I want to fight these dudes real quick. See if they got any cool new mods.
Have we got any new
wonderful regional variants for us to sample?
Oh, just a sad guy. Upon the theme of death, here's a Cubone.
I've been replaying Pokemon Let's Go, and I totally forgot the Ghost Marowak scenario is, like, extended and has a bunch more scenes than that, and the Team Rocket captures one of the Cubones, and you save it, and then the rival catches it, so you get some Marowak later.
I mean, that is pretty adorable, honestly. And good for the rival character. You get all the cool story relevant shit. Time for the rival character to get something cool for a change.
Yeah. And the rival in Let's Go is in blue, like red and blue and green all show up as like more experienced trainers, but the rival's a different character. There's one part where you go to Professor Oak's lab and Blue is there, and Professor Oak's like, yeah, didn't you know this is my grandson? What's his name again? And Blue's like, dude, I hate that joke. Please stop saying that.
It's not funny. Do you know how many children called me asshat before I could convince you to stop? Well, you did keep telling people to smell you later. It's all pudding, grandson. You forgot my name again, didn't you? You can't just tell people when to smell you or when you're going to smell them. It's not the icebreaker you seem to think it is.
These things just happen with time. You can't decide when you're gonna smell somebody.
When you're going to smell someone, it just has to happen naturally. If people anticipate it, they tense up. I've spent many years sneaking around in tall grass. I know.
Did you see Jacksepticeye's video about why he's never gonna do more Deltarune on his channel?
I saw it get recommended, but I didn't actually click on the video. What was his reason?
He said he had a good time doing Undertale because he played it right when it came out, but when he did Deltarune Chapter 1, a lot of people in his fan base were, like, leaving really angry comments because he wasn't playing it the way that they wanted.
Yeah, once there's, like, a one true way, I say in quotation marks you can't see because my PNG tuber's arms don't move. Once there's an opinion on the best way to play a game, you're done. Especially with as big of a fan base as Jacksepticeye has. It's You're gonna get a lot of viewers, but it's not gonna be fun. People are probably spoiling it like crazy in the comments. Like, and that's honestly, I've been able to successfully avoid the majority of spoilers. I was contemplating saving it for stream or saving it so we could play it in private together. I might get it this weekend, I'll let you know.
Yeah, let me know, because I was going to replay 1 and 2 on my own time and then do 3 and 4. And we've been talking about doing it on stream, too, doing it, like, starting from Chapter 1.
It's a good idea, but it is one of those things where we would probably have to sit down and do, like, it all in one sitting, you know?
Yeah. Which I'm down for.
We've had similar thoughts where it's just like, do I want to play it in my own time and just not worry about it? Is it going to be entertaining? Are we doing it enough time? Blah, blah, blah. But especially when you're a large streamer, I imagine that it gets more annoying to do those multi-route paths. Especially in a game where people are so invested in the characters like Deltarune and Undertale. Dear Lord. Oh god. I didn't see Zion Soul. To be honest though, in the Pokemon games no one has a bathroom. Maybe they just all smell like shit. So maybe Blue just can really smell people coming.
Accurate. Yeah, I didn't think about that, but yeah, nobody's got bathrooms in their houses except like a very specific few people.
Nobody got bathrooms. Yeah, it's same with Stardew Valley. And I know people are like, oh, it's fucking fiction. No. Because when I play Animal Crossing and everybody literally shits on my boy Chatter, my little cheesy mouse, they're like, oh, well, he has a fucking toilet for a house. It's just a giant restroom. And I'm just like, he's doing a service for the rest of the community. Where's the toilet in your house, villager? No, you shit in the woods with your other bear villagers. At least Chatter is freaking hygienic. You just sacrifice a tile, man. You gotta have a shitter somewhere in your Animal Crossing village. Somewhere. God, that Chansey really looks like it has seen some shit to the right of her. See?
Chansey.
Team Rocket will do anything for the sake of gold. I mean, don't you?
Yeah.
You don't throw stones, Mr. Okay, maybe I'm embodying Stan Pines a little too much in that moment. Oh my god, so I have a body pillow of Stanley and Stanford, right?
Yeah.
And I have a stranger in my house with a relative letting them around because I had like I had somebody come around and like check to make sure that my house is like energy efficient and shit. And I was just like, huh. And just politely covered up the Stanley Stanford body pillow with a blanket. Like, maybe they don't need to know that much about me.
I totally forgot to put away my Dr. Hutchison body pillow when my parents came over last night. But that one's just like stock art of her. It's not like a overtly sexual thing.
You call my men overtly sexual? They're fully clothed. No, I'm absolutely joking. It is 1000% a sexual pose.
Yeah.
If they had shirtless options, I would have bought them, but they didn't. So I didn't. The fuck's the point of a body pillow if it's not gonna be lumbar support? Gotta have some two-dimensional flesh on there. What's the point? I don't make the rules, I just follow them. Giggity? Exactly,
Giggity?
Zionsel. Giggity.
Giggity.
God, I need to give myself a little fez that I can turn off and on whenever I dip into Gravity Falls mode.
That would be really cool, yeah, for like your PNG tuber.
Yes. Oh my god, but I do have... Where are you? Nope, that's his butt. I do have a visual of Bill drinking his little drink and judging everyone. So let's welcome him into the playthrough. He will be judging you and your playthroughs about as judgmentally as a two-dimensional demon probably would. Love his little sassy ass. There he is. Yeah, I believe once August hits, I will be 2 years deep into this hyper obsession, and she has slowed down. This bitch has not stopped.
Have you been following any of the drama about this new Superman movie?
The fact it's an immigrant story?
That it's a what?
That it's an immigrant story? That's the only thing I've really heard about it. And I'm like, yeah, no shit. He's literally an alien.
Yeah, I mean that part of it's cool. I mean I think that would make it cool. I did see that.
That's the only thing I've heard about it.
I mean, people were complaining for a while that Clark Kent seems annoying in it, and it's whatever. That's up to interpretation, I guess. But there's a new. People are upset now because I guess the main villain of the movie is Ultraman, who's like evil Superman from alternate universe. And I guess there was a scene James Gunn like produced in the movie and then removed because of negative. The test audience got really upset, but there was going to be a scene where Ultraman punches Crypto in the face really hard and breaks his teeth out or something.
The dog?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a rule of writing. If you want to make a villain immediately irredeemable, make him kick the puppy.
Yeah. And it did get removed from the movie because the test audience was so upset about it, but now word got out that was going to be in the movie, so people are upset.
Well, I don't know, man. Don't shoot the messenger.
Yeah.
Watch, in 10 fucking years, there's gonna be a dog kicking cut. Ugh. It's gonna be labeled the director's cut, but that will immediately be the name that it gets online. We got the Snyder cut, and we got the dog kicking cut. Oh my god, that little Poliwhirl.
Yeah.
The doofiest little guy ever.
Yeah.
The doofiest of mans.
I like some, yeah, the red and green sprites, some of them were very ugly, and then the red and blue sprites were, like, some of them were weird looking, but they were more identifiable and professional looking, I guess. And then in yellow, they redid a bunch of the sprites to look kind of more like in the anime and, like, the official art.
Okay. Damn, I need to turn my sensitivity down. Hang on.
Yeah, you are a bit, kind of... I don't know how to...
I'm kind of what? Say it. Say it in front of all these people. No, I'm kidding. My mic is very sensitive.
It is, yeah. And I mean, seems like mine keeps peaking too. Mine's also sensitive because I'm using a new one right now, and I keep working on it, but I'm worried when I play through, like, listen to this later, it's gonna be really bad on my end.
What's causing me to bounce? I don't even know. Audio problems, live and in person, baby. Oh, Zion Soul said, in Gen 1, Poliwag was my favorite Pokemon. Literally had a level 100 Poliwag in Gen 1. That is some fucking dedication.
He is great.
Honestly,
I do think I like Poliwag more than its evolutions. Except, I mean, Politoad's okay, but Poliwhirl and Poliwrath I always thought were weird.
I agree. They just... How do I put it? They look fantastic as Pokemon, but also at the same time, it's just like, ugh. okay, I'm really uncomfortable with this frog with boxing gloves, but they are some of the most Pokemon-looking Pokemon ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If somebody shows you a picture of Politoed, like, yeah, I get it. I get the concept. It's a frog, but not quite. Also, get the photo away from my face. I don't want to look at it anymore.
Yeah, Poliwag and Poliwhirl are like some of the most Pokemon ever. Everybody points to Terriermon and Gargomon for what a Digimon is. Like, look, they evolved a rabbit and they just gave it pants and machine guns.
Yeah, but that's badass. Zionsol, you couldn't even get Poliwrath in Gen 1 unless you had friends. Which, not only that, you had to have friends that had the same generation of games. Because that was not only the fact that I didn't have a link cable, me and my friend were also playing 2 different generations of games, which meant that, like, none of the Pokemon that I caught were available to be traded to my friend. And I'm like, well then what the fuck is the point? And you love frogs. Frogs are incredible.
Frogs are
amazing. Yeah, I've always liked them, but especially recently. Definitely, because I think a bunch of folks online simultaneously were like, okay, frogs, yeah, right? And everyone went, frogs, yeah! And I appreciate the absolute obsession that the internet has had with them. It's led to some very cute art. I love cute art.
Yeah, this stream is me and Keo, but the Rip Radicate channel has 2 other co-hosts, and 1.5 of those 2 are frogs.
That's true. That's true. One of them is Wizard Frog. The other one is Inkcap and Frog that it is psychically / parasitically controlling. Really makes me stand out as the only human in the group, huh?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure that one out. I do have a guest that is a demon currently, so we'll see what we can do about that. Bill! Bill, what you got for me?
Stop! Don't be so mean to my Clefairy!
Bitch, you picked the fight!
Yeah, I end the conversation real quick.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with me.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to mess with me either.
I wouldn't want to mess with me either. I'm fucking crazy.
I will say, these regional starters we got pretty fucking beefy. Pretty good typings. Good move pools on them. This is going a lot easier than our green version playthrough.
Oh, well, also the fact that we can read the language on the screen. That's a big one.
Well, yeah, that's true. But
That's helpful.
I do feel like the fights are going a lot quicker.
Yeah, and especially with how quickly everything levels up. I agree. Zionsol, poison dart frogs are the best and cutest right next to tree frogs. I wholeheartedly agree. I got very attached as a kid to these very cute little plastic poison dart frogs that my teacher gave out as, like, rewards for reading. You know my nerdy ass was in that bowl all the time. I had, like, 3 of them. They were so cute. I still remember, one of them was, like, strawberry colored on the top, and I remember because it had little black dots by its butt, and then it went into like a bright blue on its little legs. Love that little plastic shit.
Oh, Muck looks
God.
cool.
Oh, Muck. Oh.
It's the Alolan Muck.
I hate its teeth, but it's good for the design that I hate its teeth. You know what I mean?
They're like, I think its teeth are supposed to be like gout crystals or like kidney stones or something.
They definitely look like the tonsil stones that I occasionally have to hack out of my face.
I'm sorry, what?
That was a bit too much info for everybody online, wasn't it?
I don't know what a tonsil stone is, and I didn't know you could just remove them from yourself like that.
Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky you don't know what a tonsil stone is.
No, I've just felt the eternal pain of having my wisdom teeth removed and not taking the painkillers fast enough after surgery.
Yeah, that always sucks. Oh my god, Zion Soul, maybe they're kidney stones.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining Mucks around in the cellar, like in the fucking sewer, just rattling around like, oh, we got another one! Shoving it in its mouth. Oh.
You know, they say
Oh, they
people
can
with
make it.
people with glass bones shouldn't throw kidney stones.
Is that what they say? Must be an adage that I'm not used to from the Midwest. Because I always heard it, those who don't have bones shouldn't throw horses. Wait.
I'm sorry, what?
No. It's those that don't have bones shouldn't lead horses to drink. That's it.
What? This is fucking me up right now.
No, you can't do that. You can't confuse me more. I won't allow it. Listen. We all know muck spelled backwards. It's a suggestive word. What's to say he doesn't also want things that are excremented from the human body? It's on brand. That is on brand. And a lowland muck's like, fuck, dude, this other muck doesn't have teeth. That's what I can do to stand out. As he's just shoving kidney stones in his mouth. I gotta stand out. Well, if the life of a Pokemon didn't already seem maybe not so rosy, you could wake up as a muck. Because that's the thing. If there is a genie, or I don't know, genies offer 3 wishes, so I guess you get 3 tries and can also be more specific. But basically, if there was some magical way, they'd be like, hey, whatever, magical entity number 1 in front of me is like, hey, I know bills really suck. What if instead you become a Pokemon? And I'm like, yeah, cool, absolutely. Sign me up. And they're like, hang on. You don't get to pick what Pokemon it is. And I'm like, okay, is it from, can I pick the generate? No. Well, what are you picking then? Because I know it's giving me pause, and I gotta mull it over for a second. If you were basically, somebody snaps their fingers and is like, hey, be any Pokemon you want, or sorry, you can't be any Pokemon you want, but you can be in the Pokemon world. No takes backsies. I snap my fingers. You're a Pokemon. Would you take it?
No.
No?
What if you turn into like a spoink?
Oh, that's a good one. I was about to ask, like, what's the worst one to become, and then what's the best one? Like, what's the jackpot versus the worst one? Because Zainso brought up a good point. Yeah, Garbodor exists, but also, like, Garbodor's pretty cute, and I understand that, like, Trubbish and Garbodor are not super aesthetically pleasing, probably not great to have around in real life, but if you stink like that, life's miserable for everyone else. You're fine. And no, you're right. A spoink would be cute as fuck, but also the idea that I would just have to jog in place for the rest of my life to continue living, like, catch me in 2 days. I'll be on the floor.
And then maybe eventually you could evolve, and then you don't have to hop in place the whole time. You're just a fat pig forever.
Yeah, but imagine to evolve, you have to, like, fight other Pokemon, and Spoink are weak as shit.
Yeah.
My balls, he's cute. You're correct that he's cute, but he's also athletic, which is the part I don't admire, Zion Soul.
I'm not doing the Sneasel versus Sneasel thing. We're going with Immortal.
I don't blame you. This would be a very drawn-out fight if you did Sneasel versus Sneasel. Garbodor would be shit to beat, but I raise you one Slugma.
Yeah, Slugma would suck too.
Slugma would be the worst fucking one to be, in my opinion, because not only would you be totally restricted to one area, like, you know, volcanic areas, blah, blah, blah. I imagine you couldn't even, like, in the volcanic areas that you exist in, you'd have to be really careful about not hitting magma or lava, because it'd probably be like being made of water and getting in the ocean. You just don't exist anymore. So not only can you, like, not find a loving home with a functional wooden floor, like, you also can just have to be so paranoid of where you step, where you're forever stuck. And yet, but here's the thing, Zion. What if Slugma can't live during a volcanic apocalypse? Because if it gets hit by lava flow, it just stops existing. It just becomes part of the lava. It's like losing your Vaporeon at the pool. The Vaporeon is just pool now. But I wonder if it's like Vaporeon rules, or if it's like I said, just trying to bring a glass of water to the ocean. You know, I wonder if Slugma will, like, be able to survive being introduced in, like, a magma flow. Or if it can become, like, a gigantic Slugma, because now it controls all the lava. I don't know. But he is lava. How does that make sense? Well, because if, you know, if you... Oh my god, how do I not make this a disgusting metaphor? It's like if you could somehow jump into a pool just made up of an amalgamation of flesh and bone. See, that metaphor doesn't make sense. But I'm imagining, like, he would kind of just dissolve into the existing lava and magma and would just stop being sentient. That's my guess. Maybe, because that's the thing. Either it can just sort of chill, and it's like a separate entity to the lava, so it can kind of just swim around in it. Or it becomes gigantic Slugma. And what happens if your Slugma levels up to the point where it can't fucking... It gains access to a volcano and now no longer listens to your commands? What then?
Oh no.
Yeah, what happens then is you have a kaiju. Cause yeah, I mean, my brain was like, oh yeah, it'd be like taking, you know, your pet cup of water to the pool and trying to have it swim. I imagine you could still dunk your cup and bring some water home, but it's not gonna be the same. At that point, you just nerfed Groudon. Oh, that's true. I mean, its stats are probably still gonna suck, but who cares? You just melted that friggin'... What stands? Hey, oh god, what the hell is Cynthia's... You said Groudon, and now I can't think of the damn name for the shark dinosaur that's... Yes, thank you. What is an EV-trained Garchomp to a wall of magma? I don't care how strong your dinosaur is. Hit it with a wall of fire. It's not flying so good anymore. Ugh. I have an iced beverage at my desk, and I am gonna have to figure out on OBS how do I make you not listen to the clinkety clanks? And I know it's some filter settings that I have on here that haven't adjusted in a year. I already know, internet. But it's okay, because now I can make my PNG tuber do this. She makes water noises.
Ooh. Everybody in chat, Everybody in chat, describe how Kyo's audio sounds. Make an assessment.
Oh no.
It sounds kind
Market
of
assessment.
not great on my end, but I think it's this new... I got a new headset that's got the mic, and the mic is okay, but the audio on my headset isn't great, so I'm worried it's just, like, bad audio of me hearing you and not hearing yourself.
Well, Zion Soul said, I thought you started peeing with ice cubes involved, and if that were the case, boy howdy would Twitch be happy with me that my camera wasn't on. But no, I was in fact rattling my drink, but I will remember that that's how that sounded and not do that next time.
Oh, no, the water sound was fine, I just mean, like, you in general right now.
Ugh, how do I sound in general, chat? Do I... Oh no, I was about to make a depressing joke. We can't do that! We're not doing the depression!
Force that
Good plan.
enthusiasm.
Force it! Fake it till you make it, baby!
That's, like, I think my favorite line from Adventure Time. I forget if it was Finn or Jake that say it, but they're like, yeah, force that enthusiasm.
That sounds like a Jake joke, but fuck yeah. Oh hell yeah. Thank you, Zion Soul. Zion Soul says he likes the audio.
That's good. I'm really happy to hear that. Yeah, that means it probably is just my headphones, which is absolutely fine.
That's also not great. Thank you, Zion Soul. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's also not great. Those are new headphones.
Oh yeah, no, the headphones themselves are not great, but the mic is a lot better than the... This is the best mic I've had on a headset so far, because the last one I had was like... Well, the first one I was using, it didn't work wirelessly, it was really choppy, so I had to plug the cord in to connect it to the computer, but anytime that got bumped, it would, like, mess up the whole stream audio.
And you do have a cat that likes to bump wires.
Yeah, Shark. I set up that whole cat door and everything, but I gotta keep it closed when I'm actively streaming, because Shark will beg for attention the whole time, and I'll always pet her a lot, but then as soon as I stop petting her, she intentionally starts walking through all the cords in the stream room, just to get a reaction. It's very intentional.
She is a little shit.
Yeah.
Bacon pancakes, bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes, that's what's gonna make bacon pancakes.
Sing that at her next time. Maybe she'll start grooving instead.
I'm gonna wander around here a little bit just to see if we find anything cool, and then we're into Celadon City.
We're on the road to Celadon City. Meet my friends along the way.
Oh my goodness.
I think when we get to Celadon, there's a few things we can do now. I think I want to get the drink for these people in the gates. I want to see if the EV person still gives you an EV or if they give you something else in this one. Yeah.
I have to assume they'd still give you an EV unless they have a regional variation of something more important.
Oh, that would be interesting. Yeah, I got no idea. I'm assuming
Yeah,
it's still just EV.
Yeah, that's my guess. Is they're either gonna give you an EV, or if they give you something else, it's because it has a regional variant. There's no way they just replace it with some random ass Pokemon.
Huh.
Yeah, there's no way they're gonna give you an EV if you can catch it wild.
That's interesting.
It is interesting.
I'm not gonna bother catching it, but yeah, that's interesting and new. So yeah, EV.
Watch, that was like a 0.2% encounter, right?
It probably was, but you know, I don't. Although actually, yeah, your favorite's Flareon. So
Which is, let me hear it, the most garbage evolution. I'm aware. I love him.
I think Flareon's like my third favorite out of them. Out of like the 8, I like Flareon.
Well, I absolutely love the design. I love Flareon's. I love Flareon. I can acknowledge it's one of the worst ones to actually get in game.
Eevee.
It's an Eevee. Well, they disappointed me. My day is ruined. My flock is mewling. Never gonna financially recover from this. Anyway, I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay. I want
You
to.
brought it up, Zion Soul, and I'm like, oh shit. Now I'm thinking about it.
I want to check
This
out
is-
the developer room too and see if any of them say different stuff.
Oh yay, I'm the artist. I drew you. Again, vaguely threatening.
I remember one of the last ROM hacks I played on my own time was Pokemon Rumor Red version, and when you go to the developer room, there's one of the NPCs is like, I'm working on the game code. If anything changes in this, it'll make it a whole different game. Gonna go to here, also get a drink for the guards, and actually I'll see what all these people have, because there might be other, but it doesn't say what the TMs are. That's right. Actually, what's this guy, Counter, I think?
What are these freaking working conditions where this guy can't leave to go get a beverage?
Yeah, you get him one beverage, and he's like, I'm gonna share this between my 4 coworkers.
Oh, I thought the game crashed for sure.
Oh, yeah, that sound.
Wow, that's bad.
That's
That's
what the
bad
vending
noise.
machine sounds like. That's a Gen 1 vending machine.
I was gonna say, what vending machines have you been at recently? Where it's just... Oh god, what's the supermarket that's actually like a big art installation? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. It has the freaky lemons.
Omega Mart, Walmart.
Yeah! I was gonna say, using the vending machines over at Omega Mart, like, they have to drop through a dimensional drift before they pop out on the other side. That's the noise. What drink are you going to get? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking to the guard for a second, and I'm like, bro, you're right there. No, she's just a child, so she's broke.
Yeah, she gives you TMs. We got a bunch of TMs I'm gonna apply in a moment, but I want to drop off this other drink to the guard before I forget. And then we can do the gym, or we can do the rocket hideout. But I think I want to check out the gym first on this playthrough, because one of the things I read is that Erica's not the gym leader. Erica is still in the game, but the Celadon gym has a different leader in this.
Oh, that's cool. Maybe they did the, oh, shoot. There's another ROM hack that, like, completely scrambled up who, the gym leaders are, like, across generations and stuff. Maybe they decided to do that for one or two in this ROM hack.
I just had almost an aneurysm. This is different. These buildings aren't normally here. This part's arranged differently. What the?
Where am I? What year is it? Am I
Why
back in
here?
2000 and happy again?
This is wrong. This is all wrong.
I feel betrayed. I feel lost.
I don't. Sometimes I feel like I don't even know where I am right now.
If I don't know this 8-bit backyard, what do I know?
Ever since Erica moved up, I've been scared to peer in. The new gym leader yells at me when she sees me.
Yeah, because you're a creep.
He said Erica moved up. I wonder if she's like an Elite Four in this or something.
That
Leader.
was gonna be my guess.
Ariel.
Ariel.
The aerial assaulter.
Freezing!
Water. Water. It's interesting. This looks like a
Well,
pretty
she-
basic setup for a gym, but okay, here we go.
She
Grab-
flies. She doesn't have to worry about water.
Grab a glass of orange juice and try not to reach through the screen, because here we go.
You know, I don't hate that because of the original creator. I hate it because a bunch of people decided to put it over footage of Ben Shapiro. So it's every time you say that, it's his stupid face that I see in my brain, and I hate it.
I'm sorry, because I do say that a really lot.
Yeah. You don't not.
Have you ever seen the
That's
picture?
how you do psychic damage on Kyo, is you force her to think about Ben fucking Shapiro. Anyway, I'm sorry for interrupting you.
I think I talked to you about this before, but have you ever seen like an actual picture of Guptil, the guy that did that video?
No?
He's like blonde, gym-looking bro with sunglasses everywhere. Like he always wears sunglasses. He does not look like what you would expect for somebody who did a hottest Sonic female characters ranking.
You know, I love that he's got hobbies. You know, you gotta. It really shows. You've no fucking idea what the hobbies and interests are of the strangers in the grocery store or online.
Yeah.
Those are the two places I meet people: the grocery store and online. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Fizikana896. Hopefully I did not butcher your username.
Yeah, thank you for watching. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you. Oh, and my sub-follow is being silly. Thanks, Streamlabs. I'll fix you later. Appreciate your follow. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I have to give the credit where it's due for... God, they did so much with such limited graphics on these consoles. On these little itty-bitty baby cartridges.
They did,
It's
yeah.
easy to criticize. It's easy to criticize in retrospect, but... Damn, nowadays they basically sell you half a game and then expect to charge you $40 for the DLC for like the other half of the package. But they basically just shoved that bitch as full as they possibly could before they shipped it out. God, I respect Game Freak for that.
Yeah, all our dudes are leveling up really good.
Well, because you were saying that the experience curves or whatever, like it's a pretty fast game to level up in because the devs wanted to show you all the evolutions.
Yeah, I can't tell for sure, but it does feel like they're leveling up pretty quickly. Beep, beep.
No, I think they are. But yeah, you know, anything that hurts League of Legends is a win for Kyo, so, fuck them.
There's a lot of trainers in this gym.
I was gonna say, it seems like an inordinate amount of trainers.
Yeah, this one's... There's not even like any... It's just a room with a lot of trainers to fight through, and that's fine.
It's a room with a boss. The most original RPG theming you've ever seen. Hell yeah. Yeah, didn't your Charmeleon, like, just fucking level up the experiments requirements in this game? Either the experience that they give you, or the requirements for leveling up are low. One of the two. And it's appreciated. I want to see all of the funky designs. Oh, it might be a double battle.
I wonder... I would be surprised, because they would have had to add in, like, the entire mechanics of double battle, but it could be the case.
I mean, why else would they have somebody standing right next to her? I don't know, maybe to show she's got a girlfriend and a life outside the Pokemon gym. I don't know. love to see that across fucking 9 generations, that has never changed.
Yeah.
Still just my little boy.
I just remembered something too.
Right before the boss,
Yeah.
Mitch is just like, what? Where are you going?
Can you tell what I remembered?
That you need to heal?
Well, that too, but I'm gonna do something else also.
Need to buy a TM?
Okay, that's another thing I forgot is we
Oh
just
my
got a
God.
bunch of TMs actually that I haven't looked at on our dudes yet.
Will Pikachu even let us level it up?
I mean, it's not like the partner Pikachu, so we should be able to evolve it, but I was wondering if it turns into regular Raichu or a Alolan Raichu.
Oh, right. Let's see. Oh, that's regular.
Ah, it is, yeah. Or?
Yeah.
Wait.
It's
Yeah.
not. Because remember, Alolan Raichu has the rounded ears.
Yeah.
No one's got
Okay,
the
I
pointy
thought-
ears.
I thought it was some other kind because it's got... I don't... Maybe it's just a coloring, I don't know.
I wouldn't guess that it's a different type. They probably, especially something as recognizable as Raichu, they probably wouldn't have done a very subtle change, you know? That's just my guess. Yeah, it's electric.
Yeah. Yeah, it's normal Raichu. That's fine. I do like how it looks in this game.
My disappointment is palpable and my day is ruined.
I'm not gonna scream, I'm not gonna cry, I'm gonna be tough.
Do I have to be?
Stop setting me your toughest battles.
It's because you are my strongest warrior. No, actually, that one is not your strongest warrior. The strongest warrior is like 300 miles that way, bro. There's my dishonorable discharge from being your strongest fucking soldier, bro.
Rock Slide. We got a dude with Rock Slide already. Yeah, Charmeleon already knows Rock Slide.
Rock slide to the left. Rock slide to the right.
Rock Slide down the stairs and go to bed. Good night.
Definitely, I mean, yeah, rock sliding down the stairs is how you absolutely do the big goodnight.
Last night when we were doing Death Stranding, we found out that if you make a lot of noise on the mountain, it causes rock slides that can kill you, potentially, if you're not careful.
That is some Hideo Kojima bullshit.
Yeah.
That is absolutely some Kojima crap. And I love him for it.
I spent like 10 minutes at work today explaining to my coworker Brian about what Death Stranding is about, and he kept getting more and more like confused and thinking I was gaslighting him.
Well, that is entirely your fault for gaslighting your coworkers so frequently.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, Death Stranding does not sound like a real video game.
Oh, you gotta be really careful to non-lethal all of the Amazon package stealing bandits you run into, because if you accidentally kill somebody, you have like 2 hours to get their corpse to the incinerator before they explode like a nuclear bomb and wipe out all the cities around them. And he's like, "You're making that up. That's nonsense."
It is nonsense, and that's how you should know it's a Hideo Kojima game.
Yeah.
Like, you remember back in the day, when they did the Dead Space 2 trailers that were literally just bringing... I assume that they were paid actors. Of course, all of the literature around the ad said, "Oh, these aren't paid actors, they're just moms, blah, blah, blah." And they showed moms, like, footage of Dead Space 2 and just filmed their candid reaction. And they all fucking hated it.
Oh yeah. You're
There
not supposed to see that, I think.
There was one mom that was really chill, though. She's just like, is it supposed to be that gooey? Like, and was really getting into it. She's like, no, don't pick up that baby. Like, she's genuinely having a good time, and the rest of them are just like, oh my goodness, this is so offensive. Oh my god. And I'm imagining bringing the same moms in and just showing them some Death Stranding footage and just getting their honest reaction to it.
Greetings, I'm Ariel, leader of Celadon Gym, reporting in. I use trusty flying type Pokemon to blitz my foes. I went to war with Lieutenant Surge. They never stood a chance. You dare to challenge me? Prepare for an onslaught on you and your team.
Well, it sounds like both you and Lieutenant Surge both suck at war because you are still here.
Oh, she's like a pilot.
Yeah, she's no Leona, but whatever.
Air Slash. Air Slash is in this game, okay. Ah, missed.
Get wrecked, loser.
Takedown's pretty strong. We're good.
But it almost took them down. Not that that matters.
I'm gonna mute the audio. Or actually...
It's fine, it's fine.
Yeah, I'll just swap out.
Wow, I was gonna say, it's just... The warning music as your Ivysaur's bleeding out on the floor. Just a little... You little dub, congrats!
Soft boiled.
Oh, healing. That's not annoying at all.
Yeah, I'm sure that's not gonna get on my nerves.
I think she's trying to get on your nerves.
I'm okay. Don't worry, I'm not scared.
Okay. Now you're fine. Now you're fine. Don't be scared of a giant bird.
Rapidash, okay. Oh,
Ooh.
okay, so it is a different. We thought the Ponyta was the Galarian one, but there was somebody in this gym with one, which means it's some kind of flying type.
I mean, it could also still be Galarian. They just decided to give Rapidash an extra form now, too.
I love this Rapidash.
Sorry, you still gotta kill it.
Yeah. Sorry, bud, I gotta put you down.
Make the early Ponyta a fucking orphan. Take it down.
Pokemon
I
Town.
was gonna make some glue jokes. That felt like it went too far.
Looks like Pokemon Tower is gonna have a new vengeful ghost.
The ghost of a unicorn. Wow, this is... Murdering a unicorn with rocks. Say goodbye to your childhood, kid.
Scyther.
Scyther, no scything!
Oh man.
Yeah, you're never gonna unhear that, are ya?
Scyther, no Scyther.
Scyther, no scything! Scyther, no scything! Me screaming when I caught a pincer for the fucking bug contest in Gold and Silver. I swear to God, if that NPC caught another fucking Scyther, I'm gonna lose my shit!
Did you see there's a glitch on Crystal version that lets you be, male protagonist but blue or female protagonist but red?
Oh, I didn't see that. That's cool.
And it's like a whole convoluted thing you gotta do right at the beginning of the game, but the color swap, like, stays for that whole file.
I'm going to remember that if I ever decide to play it on stream.
Yeah,
Oh, well-
normally the male protagonist is red and the female one is blue, but you can color swap them if you, are I remember it involves saving at a specific spot at the beginning. You gotta do like, I think 2 different files and reset them at different points right at the beginning, and then the 3rd time you wind up with a color-swapped main character.
I wonder if it probably still works for the emulator that's on the 3DS. I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, the Virtual Console one probably, yeah.
Probably. That would seem like a really silly glitch to work out of the game. But I could be wrong. I could always be wrong.
There's also they have a bunch of glitches associated. I watched like a whole iceberg thing about Gen 2 glitches, and there's a bunch of glitches you can do with the coin case that let you like get into the game's coding in weird ways. But there's a way to open like a color editing like programming tool that lets you just change the base colors for any Pokemon on your file. It's like now all the Flareons are purple.
I was gonna say, so you give Flareon a good shiny.
Yeah.
Which people are like, well, how would you even improve on Flareon shiny? And I'm just like, your imagination, what good is it for you? Because how would you update Flareon shiny? Because now it just gets a little bit paler.
I love that the Hatena moved to the side so the guy could walk past.
She was just like, oh, excuse me.
Alright, into the Team Rocket hideout.
And in we go.
Who are you? How did you get in here? The stairs. The ladder.
I don't know. I just walked in, man. You guys have really shit security. But no, you know what the correct answer for what should Flareon shiny be?
What's that?
Blue.
Blue. That would be a cool one.
Blue. Needs to be blue. Blue fire exists, and it burns hotter, which means that there could be a canon reason why there are some blue Flareons. It's because they burn hotter than red Flareons. Just saying. It'd be cool.
Oh,
Pokemon
yeah.
will never do it, because they're fucking cowards. Cowards, just change the evolution shinies. Do it.
Hatena. I love this
I'm
little clown bud.
starting to get convinced that they are never going to evolve.
Oh, the Hatena?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were the one that pieced that together because yeah, there's no spots after it in the Pokedex for its whole line.
Yeah, but I was really hoping I was wrong.
It's fine. It would be less goofy if it was taller. It reminds me of Marks from Kirby, but the hair reminds me of Vivian from Paper Mario.
Oh yeah, it's like the best of both worlds, honestly. Got in the way, its little feet do a little wiggle. Oh, he's so cute. He broke in? Bro, I just walked in here. It's not breaking and entering if the fucking door's open.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It still definitely is. But not in the fucking Kanto region, so eat sludge.
Yeah, eat sludge, you rat.
I'm saying, if breaking and entering was walking through an open door in this region, my god, would this protagonist be so arrested. We would have no right to be taking down a criminal organization. We are the criminal organization. Who let this child on a boat? Oh, I don't know, I just walked on. Oh, carry on.
I kind of love how much rats come up in our streams.
They are on my mind, always.
Yeah.
God, rats are so cute, and they make such good pets. But their cages get stinky so fast, and their little lifespans are so short. It's very sad. I love my rats.
Do you like capybaras?
They're cool.
Oh, I'm remembering that I'm jealous of you because you got to touch one in real life.
I did, which is the only reason why I can say they're not very soft and fluffy and nice to touch. They're very wiry. Their fur is very wiry. So they're very cute, but they're not very good for snuggling. Rats are great for snuggling. I mean, I'm sure they're nice and cuddly and they're cute, but like their fur is not very soft. Their fur is almost like if whiskers were like 3/4 of the hair on a dog. Like a quarter of it was just their regular soft fur, but like the majority of their fur was like pokey and stiff and kind of rigid like their whiskers were. That's kind of how capybara's fur feels. And maybe the one that I held was like that because it was young. It wasn't a baby. It was like a little teenager. It was young. So maybe their fur gets softer as they get older, but
I still love
would
them.
doubt it.
You're not gonna break me.
They're awesome. Just they're not very snuggly. They're adorable. They're cute, and they love snuggling. But in terms of like, because I think of snuggly, I think of soft and squishy and comfortable things, and I would not say that a capybara is any of those. They're very wiggly. They're very affectionate, but they're not very snuggly. Although if one wanted to cuddle on me, I would absolutely cuddle on them.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Sorry, there's too much love in the world. I'm so sorry.
I wondered how long I was gonna have to hold that. Wasn't very long. Oh, wow. Wow. Say how you really feel. It's just weird. You don't really think of like furry animals as having like wiry fur. But some of them do. It's crazy. Coyotes even a little bit. And I know this not because I pet a coyote, but because my stepdad growing up killed one and stuffed it and put it in our living room. And then my mom has the audacity to ask me why my friends don't want to come over. I don't know, maybe it's the dead coyote in the living room. Just a guess.
Get well soon.
Get well soon. Dude, especially towards the later years, because I was the youngest of me and the step-siblings growing up. Towards the later years where we didn't have Christmas trees in the house because my now, thank God, former stepdad was a crotchety old bitch. I was just joking around like, what if we just stick a Santa hat on the coyote and put our presents under there? Like, I so badly wanted to buy that fucking coyote off my stepdad. So bad. Oh, damn. That was an error?
No, that was me holding the space button.
I hated that. I hated that so much. Anyway. Yeah, I wanted that fucking coyote so badly. My friends hated that fucking thing. And I'm just like, it's cool, man. It looks cool. But, yeah, no one else seemed to share my enthusiasm. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. Like, a quarter of its fur is, like, wiry and kind of unpleasant to the touch. I'm begging you to stop doing that.
Okay. Because we're doing it the
Thank
slow
you.
way.
Yes, please. Didn't even take that much longer. Just, ow. My brain and corneas. Well, do you think maybe we want to beat the hideout before calling it an evening?
Sure, yeah, we can do the hideout and the Giovanni fight and call it good, and then we'll do Pokemon Tower in Saffron City next time.
We're on the road to Saffron City.
I think the
Friends along the way.
How dare you interrupt my singing?
I'm sorry.
Anyway, continue. You're fine. Oh, God.
I'll never love again. My world is ending.
My evening is ruined, and I have never been sadder.
No, they. I think the recommended order is you do Celadon City Gym, and then you do Koga, and then you loop back to do Saffron City. But I always do Sabrina's gym and then leave for Koga's gym because it's like it's right there. It's right in the middle of all those other towns you just went to at that point in the game.
Are they just assuming that you will get your ass kicked by Sabrina, and then you just go, okay, fuck that, and then go decide to fight Koga?
Well, yeah. Sabrina's got higher level Pokemon, and you have to do Silph-Co before you can fight Sabrina. And a lot of the Silph-Co Team Rocket dudes are like higher level than like the dudes who fight near Koga, but it's not that much of a difference.
Huh. Good to know. Okay.
Yeah, there's actually... I don't deviate from the order too much, but there... Wait... Oh, I haven't checked this page yet. Yeah, that's not even Koga, that's, I think, Janine. And then there's some fighting dude instead of Blaine.
It's Koga with a headband on.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So it looks like we got a couple more altered gym fights coming up in this game.
That also means that we probably know two of the Elite Four members, because it's probably going to be Erica and Koga.
True. Yeah, that guy did say Erica got moved up, so yeah, Erica's like basically confirmed one of them. And Koga's probably the other one. He just got his promotion early this time.
You never know. Erica could have just been promoted to like Master of Ceremonies or something over at the Kimono House.
Erica's the champion, you fight Lance, and then you fight the rival, and then you fight Erica.
Erica, I'm glad she gets so much love on the internet. I love her.
I read a cool trivia. She was in the original like season of Pokemon, and then she came back in Pokemon Journeys, and people were noting that was the longest gap between appearances of a character in the anime of like 1,000+ episodes. Like she was gone for like most of the length of One Piece.
She has too much lesbian mommy energy. They were terrified of what would happen if they put her in between too close. The results would have been catastrophic. Parents would have been calling and complaining. Would have been demands for figurines over. It would have been a mess. It was really for everyone's safety. Although they did feature Vanessa in the Pokemon anime a lot more, and she has same but different energy. So.
Which one?
Is it Vanessa who is the water gym in Gen 8?
Her name's just Nessa, but that probably is short for Vanessa. I didn't even think about that.
Oh, okay. Well, at least I gave her a Nicholas name. I refuse to be wrong. I gave her a Nicholas name. Which, if
Did I-
you don't know, is when you affectionately lengthen someone's name instead of shortening it.
Did I tell you the thing that happened with Eugene in Pokemon Masters?
I don't even know who the fuck that is, but continue.
The
Oh,
guy
it-
that's obsessed with Suicune.
That is not how I pronounce his name, but go on.
Yeah, they Pokemon Masters is canon to the video games, and they kind of use it to like continue the plot lines of different like side characters and gym leaders and rivals and stuff. Show what happens to them after their main stories. And they did an event like a year or two ago where Eugene finally caught a Suicune.
Thank God. Poor man's was thirsty for like 30
Yeah.
years.
They do a lot
And
of
then he was...
they do a lot of plot lines of like duplicates of legendaries showing up because of the wormholes that go to other timelines and stuff. And they did a whole story arc about a shiny Suicune spawning, and Eugene wound up like befriending it and catching it.
Aw, man's got a shiny for his troubles.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's poetic. Thank you for not speeding it up.
No problem.
It's hurting
no,
my-
no problem.
It's hurting my corneas just a little bit regardless. Like I said, these games were just designed to be played on giant fluorescent screens. Also, I'm on a PNG tuber. What the fuck is my... Why are my overhead lights off? Why did I do this to myself?
Stop meddling in Team Rocket's affairs. We're all cheating on our SOs.
Wait, what?
This guy's pre-battle, he was like, stop meddling in Team Rocket's affairs.
Oh, okay.
We all out here cheating, we cheaters.
Quit meddling in my affairs. I'm trying to meet another woman here. Get stronger, Pokemon. That's what my wife told me. I don't mean to call you guys weak. It's just your trainer is so fucking stupid.
Do you remember the two on PCs in Sun and Moon, the Team Skullgoons in their hideout, where like the one in the building is waving outside the window and he's like, I keep waving at that guy to leave, why is he not doing anything? And if you talk to the guy on the ground, he's like, why is that guy waving at me? Does he think I'm cute?
Yeah. Pretty adorable miscommunication. Team Skull is honestly, like, I know, they took over a town, and the town doesn't get better after you beat the game. So they are hooligans. They're successful hooligans. But they're a lot less annoying than Team Yell. So
They're
I'm
like
gonna give them...
Yeah, they're like street thugs, but they're all kind of softies. Also, I'm like #1 Guzma stan. I'm all about my bugs, and he's like the bug villain.
He knows all bugs personally by name.
Yeah.
Yeah, Guzma's the shit.
I
Guzma's the dog.
love me some Guzma.
He'd be a good guy if he wasn't just such a menace to society. Ooh, Mega Drain.
Yeah. No, it's water, but it gets Mega Drain. That's awesome.
It is very convenient.
Team Sledge Ice Beam.
You know it's better than Leech Seed. You know you're not going to use Leech Seed for any actual setup.
This ROM hack probably still has the double status glitch that's really infamous on Gen 1, but yeah, our dudes are so strong, I don't think we need it.
Okay. I actually don't know anything about that glitch.
Yeah, if you Leech Seed a Pokemon and also poison the Pokemon, there's some kind of, like, stacking damage error where the Leech Seed and the poison both do twice as much damage as normal. So you're taking out, like, half of an opponent's health in one turn.
I mean, we could also just have really strong attack moves that take out half its health in one turn.
Yeah.
But I get that that's good for later game setups, but at the same time, like, if we're gonna be later game, then we'll have stuff that's strong enough to handle it, right?
Yeah, all our dudes are beefy in this game, so we don't even need any cheap tricks like that.
Yeah. I mean, in original Gen 1, abso-fucking-lutely you need cheap tricks. They're not even cheap. That's how you're designed to win, because they did not make it easy. See, I should have forced myself to stare at my PNG tuber for 2 fucking hours before I put it on stream, because now that I'm doing it, I'm like, oh god, I gotta fix it.
Aw.
You good?
I'm good.
Kind of making the noises that my cat makes before it throws up.
That spinning made me uncomfortable. Oh no, we're back!
I was gonna say, well, that's bad timing on your part. Oh no.
2025, the spinning is back.
Oh no, the spinning's back. Careful, I heard some creator got canceled for spinning.
Oh no. Wait, what?
I don't fucking know.
Okay,
Just roll
great.
with it. Just roll with it. I have no idea what I'm saying.
I want to get off Team Rocket's wild ride.
Mr. Bones' wild ride never ends.
But
Roller Coaster Tycoon was a nightmare. Truly a nightmare. But oh my god, so many good hours spent on that fucking game. I don't know, were you a Roller Coaster Tycoon kid or a Zoo Tycoon kid?
no, I was on my computer playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Wait, did we talk about that already?
Are you talking about the brand new Hello Kitty game?
So you might have heard about this when that game first came out, but they did a bit on like an old episode of South Park, the one where they were all obsessed with World of Warcraft, where like they called Butters over to the house, and they're like, Butters, what do you mean you don't play World of Warcraft? You said you're on the computer all the time, and he's like, yeah, but I'm playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure, which at that time was not a real game, but then, what was it, last year they made a new game called Hello Kitty Island Adventure? The same name.
They did. Simpsons moment, or were the devs of Hello Kitty Island Adventure South Park fans?
That's such a weird overlap. That's such a weird overlap.
That is a lot. It's.
I love Hello Kitty and South Park.
I was gonna say that is such a highly specific reference, as well as a real game, which I have heard is actually a pretty decent game.
Yeah, they got all the Animal Crossing type games now. They got Hello Kitty Island Adventure, and they had that Yakuza game that's like a very direct parody of Animal Crossing, but all the animal people are like people in mascot costumes.
See, this is what happens when you gaslight people too often, is no one believes a fucking word you say.
Okay, give me a moment. Give me a moment. I'll look it up. I don't know if it's a full game or a DLC.
A DLC? Of what? Of the Yakuza games?
Sega, yeah, okay, here, Polygon article. Sega put a whole Animal Crossing into the new Yakuza game. Sega's next Yakuza game, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, has an Animal Crossing New Horizons inspired island where players build DIY furniture, and yeah, you get villagers and set up houses and make your own furniture to put wherever you want on the island. It's like a whole elaborate side game like they do in the Yakuza games, but it's very directly like a parody of Animal Crossing, but it's all just like grown-ass adults in mascot animal costumes.
Honestly, I might pick up Yakuza just to play that while the new Animal Crossing gets devved. Fucking tide me over here.
Yeah, Tell me if it's good. I haven't played Yakuza yet, but it's I haven't played Shenmue either, but people keep comparing it and saying Yakuza's like a kind of like a spiritual successor to Shenmue, because it's like, oh, you're a mob boss and you do things like set up an Animal Crossing adventure and do karaoke, and it's all just mini games out of the most mundane, basic, real life shit.
I was gonna say, but isn't Shenmue the one that's famous for the forklift operator job / cleaning the books minigame that is, like, impossible?
Yeah, I haven't played any of the Shenmue games, but people keep making comments about, like, oh, Shenmue 3 has a whole section where you have to do your taxes, and I don't know if it's real or not, because it sounds real with what Shenmue is.
Again, the problems with gaslighting people too often, Shenmue.
Yeah.
You keep making this ridiculous shit a real fucking game, and no one's gonna believe you when they exaggerate. Ah! My favorite bisexual couple!
We were just talking about these guys.
I mean bisexual in the fact that certainly they are attracted to men and women and everything in between the two of them. Who likes what is anyone's guess.
Did you see the famous bit where actually some of that doesn't age well. But they had
I'm glad you caught yourself.
Part in one of the old Pokemon episodes where James runs out with like a Moltres costume that's very flamboyant looking, and Jesse's like, where did he get that costume from? And Meowth's like, probably out of the closet.
I mean, very obvious joke. I don't think it's aged poorly.
There is another part I didn't say because it's James says a term that's not as good now.
What, flamer?
Yeah, he says I'm the great flaming Moltres.
When did it become out of pocket to call people flaming? I thought that was like something we took back. Like, we're queer.
Okay, I don't know. Last I heard it was not good to say that, but I don't. That was like, I haven't heard anybody say that at all in like a very long time.
Well, I think if you say anything with insulting intentions, it becomes probably not great. But honestly, I haven't heard anyone seriously say the word flamer in an attempt to insult somebody in so long. I only hear it as a self-deprecating queer joke. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's just like, if someone actually said it with like the intent to make a homophobic remark, I'd just be like, you're a little too invested in queer language that now I'm a little suspicious.
Yeah, see, and that's the kind of discourse I would expect from a dirty fucking PNG tuber.
I thought you were gonna go in such a worse direction and was about to slap the stop streaming button. Holy shit! Holy!
I'm sorry, was that too... Okay.
It depends on how much out of context I can make that clip. You better have bribe money ready, bud.
See, it's okay for me to say it like that, because I'm also one. I'm taking it back.
Also one of?
PNG tuber.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, Pride Month is over, but hey, it's never too late to come out.
Oh, it is over. This is sloth month. I said slime month.
No. So, wow, slime month. Okay. No. Pride month is June. Wrath month is the other 11 months out of the year.
Oh, okay. Wait, when is sloth month?
Sloth doesn't get a month. Maybe January. If it really needs one.
Okay.
I don't know if the Deadly Sins need their own month. Wrath needs all year because have you looked at the state of things? It needs 3 years. fuck the age of Aquarius. We are entering the age of fucking rap, baby. Age of a brick to the face. God, you know how... Oh, God, this is another comment that's gonna age me. But you know how, in school, your teachers would have, like, a fucking single burnt CD with, like, their mix on it, so you just grew to associate that one fucking first track with the one teacher? Yeah, Age of Aquarius was the one I associated with my art teacher, which is fine, but it's also just the most annoying fucking song.
We did it, little buddy. We beat Giovanni.
We got it. We won.
We beat it with the power of clown friendship.
Does it have to be clown friendship?
Those spinning tiles made me think the Hatena was gonna puke up 15 feet of, like, tied together handkerchiefs.
Well, the problem is once they start throwing up, you really gotta, you gotta get a grip on it and just keep yanking.
So I'm gonna
No matter...
I'm gonna deposit or heal our dudes. I'm gonna sell some things, deposit some items, and then can we call it good there?
Yeah.
Okay, this will take me just a moment. I just want to clear out the inventory so we don't like run out of space next stream.
Space for the dudes. Yeah, anytime you use speed up, it's like messing with it.
Wait, what do you mean?
Did you do the speed up at all?
No, but you can run in this game. Like
Okay.
this. Yeah, they added running with the B button. And then since I'm playing it on what I'm playing it on, I can hold the space key and it will like speed up the whole game super fucking fast.
Okay. That makes sense. Because it was giving me a lot of graphical errors on my end. So I was not sure what those were. I don't know who it was that had the quote of, the limitations of the previous generation's technology will eventually become its signature. And oh my god, does this 8-bit music do it for me. It is the timestamp of a very happy time in my childhood.
Yeah, this is like very closely linked to my nostalgia brain.
Yeah, this is just in my psyche. It's good stuff.
Who's furthest from leveling out at these first 3 dudes? 419, that's not too much. 905. Okay, yeah, Sneasel needs the most, so I'm gonna give Sneasel a rare candy.
Good idea.
Alright.
Looks like we're calling it an evening. We've successfully broken into and broken the bones of the Rocket Grunts and Giovanni himself.
Yeah, we showed that old man who's boss.
And it's not him.
Yeah, we're the bosses of Team Rocket now, and everybody dresses like clowns now.
How's it feel to have a 10-year-old child usurp your paid salary position as a CEO of a crime organization?
Yeah. Go back to your island adventure, you Yakuza man.
Yakuza bitch.
Alright, thanks for coming in, everybody.
Yeah, it's very appreciated. Thank you so much for coming in, Zion Soul. Thank you so much for the follow. Fizican? 896. That's my best guess. That is my best guess for your username. I hope you find your way back here again. And I hope everybody has a fantastic night.
Yeah. Thank you for being here, Keo. Thanks for hopping in chat, Trevor. No thanks to you, Streambot person.
Yeah, that guy sucked. Or
Yeah.
girl. Or they, them. Your gender does not determine the fact that you suck.
Yeah.
Alright. Love you all. We will see you next time. Bye!
Love you all. Bye.